In terms of improving facilities that you've talked about with regard to branding and technology, can you give us a couple of examples of things that you would like to improve?
Well, to be honest, I think it's everything. It's nothing really structurally, but it's the indoor facility. Our turf needs to be replaced outside and inside. The carpet, the paint, the branding, the furniture, the technology. I think it's, what I would recommend you guys do is you get on the internet and you do some research on, what does Oregon have? What does USC have? What does Oklahoma State have? What does, these different places around the country, Texas A&M. Look around the country and see what people have, and we're going to be able to build a very, very successful program. It's going to be competitive in this conference, but it's also going to be competitive, nationwide. And I think it's just important for us to be aware of what's really out there. So I'd recommend you kind of take a peek at those things. Go to Oregon. Go on a YouTube, Oregon's football facility tour, and I think you'll get a better chance of seeing what I'm talking about.
Have you found Penn State to be receptive to some of those requests that you're making?
Yeah, definitely. We have some financial challenges right now and issues that everybody's aware of. We've talked about those things a lot already, so it's going to be getting people to support that vision and jump on board with us, through fundraising and those types of things. But yeah, I think, Penn State has and wants to again be able to provide a first-class experience for the student athletes, and have done that for a long time. And there's just some things that we need to tweak and get back right. It's become a little bit of an arms race in college football. If you look around the country, what's going on, and we want to be a part of that. We want to be not only a part of that, but we want to be a leader in it as well.
Have you found anybody to be surprised in terms of when you make those requests?
Could you? I'm having a hard time hearing, guys.
Have you found anybody to be surprised in terms of the fan reaction? Obviously when you're making these requests and you're talking about it on this tour, what's the general perception or reaction to those requests?
Well, I think there's been a little bit of a surprise because a lot of people don't get the access, and we're probably providing more access than maybe people have ever had with Penn State. So I think that's a little bit different, and a lot of people don't get a chance to see it, or if they have seen it, they don't have anything to compare it to. I've coached in the ACC, I've coached in the Big 12, I've coached in the Big 10, I've coached in the Pac-10, the SEC, and the NFL. So I think I got a pretty good perspective of what we're competing against and what's out there. And once again, we got the number 2 ranked recruiting class in the country right now, so we're doing some good things. What are we going to be able to do when we get these other pieces? And what I want to do is I want to make sure that when kids and families come and visit us, they know they're going to be provided with all the resources that the top 15 programs in the country are providing them. And it's important that we have that piece of the puzzle as well.
With your experience at other schools.
It's a good look you got, by the way. That bald head and that goatee.
With your experience at other schools, is there an example that you can give where you may have lost a recruit or you may have had trouble getting someone because of facilities that weren't on par with another school?
I think it's one piece of the puzzle. The academics are obviously important. The feel on campus, the size of the stadium, the attendance at the stadium, the support that they're going to have in terms of academic advisors, strength coaches, the coaching staff, all those types of things. The facilities. It's just all those pieces are important, and I think the thing that people have seen from us since we've arrived, we're going to embrace every single one of them. And each aspect of the program is important for where we want to go. And that's really what it is. It's not one specific event or situation. It's just let's look at all of our offerings and our strengths and our weaknesses, and let's build on our strengths, but let's also try to take some of our weaknesses and let's improve them. Because I do know through the recruiting process that when people know you have some weaknesses, they're going to use them against you.